It's late, but
Andre, I was yearning for the mean streets of the Big Rotten Apple to devour you, but alas, your performance left much to be desired. Perhaps you need a much bigger co-star, and I've got just what you need. Now do please
this is what you got. This is the hard part about figuring it out.
It hasn't eaten in a while.
These signs all over the map.
Like a rat in a maze. Only this one is filled with things that want to suck your brains through a straw. Ah, and what a scene that would be!
You do realize I'm not part of the USACE, right?
Mike, you gonna watch my live stream, Mike?
Yeah, I'll just hold on to this so I can, yeah, no idea.
I don't know what happened. I got murdered ASAP. Huh? How you always step Troy? It's just there was another one behind him. He hit me. He hit me too.
Previously on Zombies.
The world wants to know, where has Arthur McIntosh gone?
My brain feels like it grew exponentially in nanoseconds. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
You were absolutely scrumptious in your last role. I think you overplayed the part. Perhaps a return to a more intelligent role with less angst might suit you more. But don't forget, you've got a wonderful white lab coat on, just chomping at the bit to get soused with your blood. Come. This is your moment to show your audience that death is your forte.
This blueprint is phenomenal. Now to find the component. Ouch, that smarts. The punch card? Most unusual. Not the most scientific statement to reflect this, but wicked! I mean, I can utilize the unique characteristics of this to a great degree, should I find the components that can accept it.
Yeah.
Quit stimulating my nervous... The real question is, what scientific discoveries await us on the other side of this obstruction?
Classics are fun and all, but cinema color is so much more fun.
Ouch! That smarts! Keeping these weapons stocked with ammunition will greatly Ow! Hey, watch it! These glasses aren't just for looks, you know. A grant I didn't even have to write. Thank you. Evidently, this requires supplemental components to be of use. Some iodine in a sterile gauze pack. These should be a blast. You get it? Blast! Science Poindexter. I'd prefer not to become contaminated by this viral outbreak, so either I don't normally condone the neutralization of any creature for scientific analysis, but in your case, rules were meant to be broken. These should complement my firearms quite nicely.
I had 14 people watching me yesterday. I just got on and that little screen wasn't there, and I looked at my phone, and it was like 14 people. I was like, I ain't know 14 people knew me. What? Nah.
This reminds me of the early works of Tesla. Most complex, but stupendous in their capabilities. Quite the unorthodox formula, but who cares? It was a success! Well, not exactly surgical steel, but this'll do, I suppose. Ah! Unhand me, you scoundrel!
Make yourself right at home. Mi casa es su casa.
These should complement my firearms quite nicely.
I swear they gonna kill that thing.
Looks like our lovely guests are hungry. And you're the ones on the menu.
Watch out, guys and girls. This summer's a full of crowds of little grilling this last 10
Amuse yourself while you can, my dear.
Man, I swear, man.
You'll all be bottom feeder bait momentarily.
Mike, look how difficult this is. Mike, you see this? Is it an arm sticking out of the ground? With the thing, you gotta grab that piece. You gotta put this trap on top of this arm, and it shocks the ground, and the hand's gonna eventually come up out the ground, and you grab it, and that's a part. What is it?
There's a blood splatter on the wall.
Like a gas station for your guns.
What was it? Yeah. Yeah.
This should complement my firearms quite nicely.
No, I saw Mikey, you know, it was a SpongeBob episode. SpongeBob got in a chute that's gonna fly. And then so he got in the chute and started flying, and then it switched to a video of Twin Towers, and he's like, my neighbors keep keeping me up or something like that. He's in the chute, about to fly off, and he flew off, and then they started to switch to the Twin Towers, and then something. He be sitting there to the chat and thinking it's so funny. And he said, it was a black dude, like, that dirty. Somebody in the army or something.
I'm getting a kick out of this.
Mikey's running up doing funny too.
These should be a blast. You get it, blast.
Mikey don't know, that's why.
Hey, you're ripping my lab coat.
They ain't nowhere near funny. And Mikey be thinking it funny. He done sent like literally like 50 of those Twin Tower videos. And then people doing stuff like that. Cause they didn't experience it. And then they stupid, so. What was that? Huh?
Like a rat in a net.
What was that?
Only this one's filled with things that want to suck your brains through a straw.
I thought so. He done sent like 10 of those too.
That would be.
Nah, you sent the golf club one. You sent I know you sent that one. And there's 2 more.
am so glad to see you here.
Well, hello to you too, cutie pie. So my eyes are up here.
Oh, sorry. I mean, you know, I'm such a super fan of yours, and I mean, I cannot believe you're actually here in this film with us.
Trust me, I can't believe it either, honey. So, what's your deal, cutie pie? Looking for some fun? Because if so, you have come to the wrong place and the wrong time. Little Willie turned this into a G-rated experience. Which, of course, isn't too fun for a gal like myself.
Actually, my companions and I are trying to find a way out of this film, as we've done with the 3 previous films Willard's projected us into. We've managed to thwart all of his attempts at terminating us thus far, but we've just arrived here, and well, to be honest, we haven't made much leeway in recovering what's needed to escape this film.
Aw, little Willie. Always the one with the action. Well, I hate to disappoint, but a way out of here isn't exactly something I have up my sleeve. I mean, I'm not hiding much of anything in this dress, darling.
I think I might have a clue as to how to get out of here, but I think we're gonna need your help.
Ooh, now you've got my attention. Well, if you scratch my back, darling, I'll scratch little Willie's eyes out personally. But before I can help, I'm gonna need a few things. Maybe you and your little friends could fetch them for your favorite deadly damsel in distress?
What is it you're looking to retrieve?
Oh, you'll know when you see them, darling. Things like me stick out like a sore thumb around things like this, if you know what I mean. Let me know when you've got the goods, and we can get this show on the road.
Hey, watch it! These glasses aren't just for looks, you know.
Ooh, somebody must really want me to come out and say, careful what you ask for. I can get nasty. Really nasty. We've got one little problem, though. Well, you've got one itsy-bitsy problem that I know you're just dying to fix. You see, in my spell book, she's gonna with some real spice, if you know what I mean. Bring me that. I promise you, darling, we're gonna have real good. See, little Willie, I do have a few tricks up my sleeve still.
The only thing you've got up your sleeve is a one-way ticket to death!
Consumption of the perk-containing candy should be considered strongly before progressing further. Quit stimulating my nervous system, would you? These should complement my firearms quite nicely. Unhand me, you scoundrel! Ah, a grant I didn't even have to write. Thank you. Ah, I think I'm gonna need stitches.
Ooh, you know just how to get a gal all hot and bothered. Now you'll just give me a second so I can change into something a little more comfortable, and we can get this little show on the road.
Didn't you know your 15 minutes of fame was long gone, Elvira?
Just what I was looking for! Now I'd stand back if I were you. This could get wild and messy. Unless, of course, that's what you're into, darling.
can't have my pocket protector.
To the building, brain-dead bimbo. You're just supposed to be a blood-soaked set dressing!
What you put me in here for? But when I get out of here, I'm gonna put my foot where the sun don't shine, pal.
Now that's the spirit.
Give me the mirror.
Just be a fading
Oh
memory.
my god.
The only thing that's fading is your personality. I would take it in a purple tuxedo if I were you, little Willie. They're coming to you. Catch out your tongue all of a sudden.
Ain't tripping. That ain't worth that ain't worth $200. All that ain't worth $200. That's more than $200. If I'm doing what a professional would be doing, then I might as well be getting paid big. Be dead. Nah, I got off. I got off.
You ain't even got the volume. Look, she can't even hear shit off the TV. You just quiet.
Nah, I got off the game for a little bit.
Hand me, you scoundrel! Armor-plated lab coat? Check.
Insta-kill. Whoa, my spellbook looks like it's gone on a diet. You can find or return those missing pages, darling. These undead losers are going to be in for the ride of their lives. You and I have plenty of time.
Quit wasting your time with that! I don't suppose you want to slide yourself in there for a real good shot!
Hey, watch it! These glasses aren't just for looks, you know. effing dismemberment coming right up. I wasn't anticipating finding this here, but it's more than welcome to come along for the journey ahead. Oh, I'm gonna need some iodine and a sterile gauze pad. Iodine and a sterile gauze pad. This appears to be something I can make further use of.
Insta-kill. Don't you ever shut up!
Now wields what you call the touch of death. Cool. Hands off, you ruffian! Now, fiddlesticks! Only in a place like this can you find life insurance in the form of a confectionery.
No blood, no love, honey. Now bring me back the goods so I can show you a really good time. I'll need to find the ancillary components before its true function can be harnessed. Time to explore a brave new world. Though, I'm not actually feeling that brave about it. Some iodine and a sterile gauze
step 3 of the main Easter egg for Attack of the Radioactive Thing. So if you aren't caught up to here, I'll have a link in the description to the other 2 videos. But starting off, we are going to want to go to the Pack-a-Punch area. In this video, we are going to be collecting all of the zombie pieces as well as the mirror and the glass for this Easter egg. So once you are in the Pack-a-Punch area, hold square on this little button on the wall right here and then teleport out. This will teleport you inside of an RV, and then on the back is a zombie's head. Hold square to pick that up. There are going to be a ton of zombie parts that we will be picking up in this video. Up next, all you want to do is melee one of the green glowing zombies with the meat cleaver and you will drop the leg. After that, you will need some sort of explosive weapon, whether that is C4, cluster grenades, any sort of explosive. You can use a Pack-a-Punch starting pistol. But this piece is going to be inside of this tree. This tree is right outside of Elvira's room, so it is on the top left side. You can't hit it if you throw the grenade at the ground, but if you throw it into the tree like this, you guys will notice the leg falls right out. All you have to do is hit it with that explosive, and then it will drop the leg. Hold square to pick it up, and we will be able to move to the next one. For the rest of them, make sure that you have the crowbar melee weapon, and then head on over to the trailer park. The next piece is going to be located right inside of this fire. This is the zombie's arm. Hold square to pick that up, and then there's another piece in the trailer park as well. This is what you need.
I figured it out now. I know I almost got all the zombie pieces, and you gotta go build the zombie. I don't know what that part's for. I got the mirror in that piece. I don't know how to open this door yet, but I've already talked to her. I'm missing some parts for her though. I have all the parts for the that place. I'm about to get these 2 zombie parts, and the third one, the last one is the body part, like the body. Oh yeah, you have to get the death ray things and shoot it when it's about to melee you, like does like this, something like that. You have to shoot it with the death ray in its chest, and then guess what you gotta do? You have to make a potion out of a atomic bomb. You have to make a potion out of an atomic bomb, and then you gotta once you build the bomb in that little gas station, you click on the bomb. It says teleport. It's gonna bring you over here. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. It's gonna bring you all the way over here. And that thing's gonna be dead, sitting in the water dead with its head down. The bomb's gonna come back on this thing right here, and you have to stand beside it for it to roll, and it's gonna roll you have to roll it back all the way down into the water, and then the whole time he's shooting like his little people at you. When he's shooting his little people at you, but you got double Pack-a-Punch guns, and you straight. Like if I get like a light machine gun and get the mystery weapon. 2 light machine guns and the mystery weapon, then I'll be straight.
You have to stand in your ball for it to roll?
You have to stand beside that little trailer that the bomb is on for it to roll, and he's constantly shooting stuff at you, and you got to get back under that this big bridge, and then shoot all those zombie things, and then run back, and then just keep doing that. You gotta keep doing that. And now this guy, I'm about to figure out what. It's just I'm about to figure out how to get this zombie chest part. I know these 2 parts over here, but I was trying to get this video so I can show me the chest, but I haven't got these yet, so I might as well get them. I swear they made this game. You gotta look all over the place and stuff. Like this one. That's his other arm. I got both his legs already. His head. Got the mirror. Got that piece. About to get this piece over here.
Oh yikes! That looked dreadful.
I'm missing some pieces, so he's gonna show me that. I don't know how to get the chest though.
Here in the bathroom, all you have to do is drop a piece of glass that you will then be able to hold square to pick up. After that, we will be moving on over to the garage area, and there's a little piece right here that you will need to pick up for this next step. This activates a trap that we will be able to use inside of the market, the freezer. So head on into here with the piece, and then on the back wall there's like a circuit breaker that you can hold square to replace, and then this will enable the trap, the deep freeze trap. Hold square to turn on the trap for 750 points, and then once the trap is done, there will be pieces of meat hanging up that you can melee, and you can pick up.
Wow.
So you do need the crowbar for this as well. After that, head on over to the diner right outside of spawn, and then right next to the small hopper machine is a punch card that we will need to pick up. And then while we're here, there is a blueprint right outside of this building that we will need to build for the next zombie part. So pick up the blueprint, bring it on over to the crafting table, then there's 3 parts that we will need to pick up for the seismic wave generator. The first one is on the bench right here. Go ahead and put that on the bench. The next one is right outside of the diner.
Looks like whatever you bought cost you an arm and a leg.
The second piece location for the seismic wave generator, and then the third one, I'll show you guys in 1 second. Just
Hey,
right there
I
on the
prefer to
workbench.
remain on the
The final
opposite
one
side
is
of death,
going to
thank
locate
you.
right over to these porta potties right there. So hold square to pick that up, and then we will be building this piece of equipment, and we will be needing it for the next zombie arm. So pick that up, and then head on over to the beach area. Now be aware when you place this will kill all zombies nearby, so make sure that you are away from zombies and you're trying to hold on to just one for the round. But right where we picked up the power rod earlier, if you place the seismic wave generator, it is going to push the zombie's arm out of the ground. So don't bring the zombie near there because it will die, but after that piece of equipment has expired, you'll be able to pick up the zombie's arm that was holding the power rod from earlier in this Easter egg. After that, there will be a car that you can knife the mirror right off of right outside of the garage. You will need the crowbar for that as well. And then the final piece is going to be near Elvira. So whenever you have her stand up, whenever she runs around the map, there will be a mirror on the back couch.
Okay, in the fire, get the glass out of that, get the mirror from her, get off the counter, not the wooden thing off that. Get the arm on the ground. Knife, going with that for the leg. The body, you have to turn the freezer on.
process, and then you'll be able to pick up the mirror. And that will be all of the parts for step 3. I'll see you guys in the next video for step 4 very, very soon. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Godsborn. Today we have step 4 of the main Easter egg for Attack of the Radioactive Thing. So in the last video, if you guys haven't seen, I'll have a link in the description. In the last video, we collected all of the zombie parts as well as the mirror. So what we need to do is head back in towards spawn. There's a hospital bed that you can place all the zombie parts. There's a little table to the left that you hold square, you can place glass. On the MRE, there is another location for the mirror, and then the final spot where you can place the pieces is on the little wooden crate right there. Once you have all of these pieces placed, go ahead and hold on the little typewriter here, and this will place the punch card. You have to have all these items from the last step, so make sure that you have all of these. And then once you have all of that, we'll be able to move on to the next step of this. So there's a typewriter that you need to hold square on, and the combination that I got is 63548. It can be any of these numbers. What you need to do is wait until the little circle goes over that number, and then you have to hold square. It can be any of those numbers in any certain order. So just make sure that you're trial and erroring until you get the right number. It goes from 0 to 9, so the first little dot is 0, so make sure that you're not counting 1, 2, 3, 4, you're starting with 0 and then 1, 2, 3. So the 6 number on there is actually the 7th little dot, so when you're holding the square, just keep that in mind. One thing that you can do if you're playing in a solo game is head on over to these buses if the zombie keeps hitting you and messing you up. If you run over here and you jump on this bus right here and you wait for the zombie to come chase you, then you will have a couple of seconds to run in there and get the combination. This is definitely the easiest way. If you're playing in co-op, just have somebody hold the zombie away from the little typewriter right there, but then wait till the zombie gets near you if you're playing in solo, and then rush back in here to the little typewriter, and you can do this very, very quickly. This is the way that I did it every time in my game. It works pretty well. But just go back on your little typewriter right here, and then you can put in your combination. So again, it can be any numbers from 6, 3, 5, 4, 8 in any order. Those are the numbers that it can be though. Once you get this right, it will flash green, and then you will be able to hold square on it again to shoot at the zombie. Now you will have to have all of the glass and all of the mirrors placed down for this to work. It will reflect and it'll bounce towards the zombie and it'll hit him and he will come to life. Now what you want to do is go back to the typewriter again, and we're going to be typing the same number but backwards. So mine was 63548, so I'm going to be typing 84536. So just type the same exact numbers but in the reverse order, and then you will have this complete. Just do the same thing as step 1 again, and then go back over and hold square, and it will shoot and bounce around in the room right here and hit the zombie again. This time it will kill the zombie and he will drop a key, which we'll be using for the next step. So stay tuned for that, and until next time, we'll see you guys later with some more Call of Duty gameplay.
Elementary, my dear Poindexter. Elementary. Hey, watch it! These glasses aren't just for looks, you know. Doggone it!
Typewriter right there, but the numbers and any the next step of this. So there is a typewriter that you need to hold square on, and the to the left that you hold square, you can place glass. On the MRE there is another location for the mirror, and then the final spot where you can place the pieces is on the little wooden crate right there. Once you have all of these pieces placed, go ahead and hold square on the little typewriter here, and this will place the punch card. You have to have all these items from the last step, so make sure that you have all of these. And then once you have all of that, we'll be able to move on to the next step of this. So there's a typewriter that you need to hold square on, and the combination that I got is 63548. It can be any of these numbers. What you need to do is wait until the little circle
Ouch! That smarts! Can't have my pocket protector!
on, guys? I'm AhhDaddy's. Today we're doing step 1 of the main Easter egg in Attack of the Radioactive Thing. This is pretty much just a pack-a-punch for the first step of this. So if you already know how to do that, then you have all of step 1 almost done. But what you want to do is when you start in the game is you want to hold to talk to Elvira, and then you also want to turn on the power on the map. If you don't know how to turn on the power, I'll have a link in the description on how to do that. But once you have the power turned on and you have talked to Elvira, head on over to the ice cream shop in the diner, and this is going to be right next to the skull hopper machine. There is a little spell book right here. All you have to do is hold square once the power and you talk to Elvira. Once you've done that, that will open up the safe and you'll be able to pick up that spell book right there. Once you have the spell book, bring it back on over to Elvira and hold square. She will give you the vials.
Okay, 5-4.
With certain zombies. So from here you are going to head across the map, and we are going to be going on over to the market right next to Tough Enough. There is a cleaver in the back of this melee weapon. All you need to do is wait until you see the green glowing zombie, and all you want to do is melee them, and we will slowly fill up the vial. It doesn't take very many kills at all. It takes about 4 or 5 kills, and then this will be done. So go around and get those melee kills, and then we will be able to move on to the next step. So once you have the vial complete, her as a character, she will run around the map like Hasselhoff. From here, all you want to do is head on over towards this little portal right here. Hold square to bridge the connection, and then with Elvira out, you want to bring her over towards this transparent portal, and she will use like a spell on the portal, and we will open up the pack-a-punch area, and from here we will be moving on to step 2 in the next. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm AhhDaddy's, and today I'm going to show you step 2 of the main Easter egg for Attack of the Radioactive Thing. So if you haven't seen step 1, I'll have a link in the description. Make sure to check that out. But starting off, we will need the crowbar, and it is located right next to the pool near the bomb stopper's machine. Hold square to pick up the crowbar. You will need this for this entire step, so make sure that you do have the crowbar as your melee weapon. Once you have the crowbar, head on over to the market next to the new perk, and you guys will notice there is a desk right here. What you want to do is go prone, and you will notice a 4-digit combination. Mine is 2479. So they're different every game. You just need to find out what your combination is, and then around the map there's going to be these 4 pressure valves that you're going to need to hit with the crowbar at a certain point. So I'm going to show you guys all 4 locations for these. The first one is right next to Blue Bolt. There's this green gauge right here. What you want to do is you want to wait till the gauge is on your number and then melee it to stop the gauge.
Jesus Christ. I'm on a different part anyway. It's 5-4 though. For now, 6.
Scientifically speaking, this isn't extraordinarily useful, but the additional financial aid is more than welcome.
On the number. So my combination was 2479, so the first number that I'm going to melee is 2, and then this next one, which is located right
4496.
keys machine is going to be stopped at 4. So you just want to melee it right when it hits your number, and then you'll stop it there. The next one is going to be 7 for me, but it's going to be different for you, but this one is located right next to Bomb Stopper, so stop it on your number. Again, -7, yours is going to be different. And then the fourth and final one is going to be located right across from the market where we started, and this is where I knife it to stop it on the number 9. Once you have all 4 of those, it can be in any order, just make sure that you have your 4-digit combination. Once you have all 4 of those knifed, if you head back in towards this area in the market, on the back here, you'll notice the safe is now open, and we'll be able to pick up a combination number right there.
I prefer to remain on the opposite side of death, thank you!
For that, until next time, I'll see you guys later.
5, 7, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, watch it! These glasses aren't just for looks, you know.
5, 4, 7, 3, 2, maybe. 5, 4, 7, 3, 5, 4. It's 5, 4. 5, 7, 3, and 2.
You can't have my pocket protector! My lab coat.
5, 4, 3. And my combination is 5, 7, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 7, maybe.
Hey, watch it! These glasses aren't just for looks, you know.
5, 4, 3, 2, or 7.
Ah! You can't have my pocket protector!
First, we can kick this thing off by picking up a crowbar. You guys know about that crowbar? Because
Five, 4. Five, 4, 3. See how we through there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 7. Five, 4, 3, 6. 5, 4.
Continued efforts in this field, and I might want to consider reassignment into carpentry as an area of employment.
Five, 4, 3, 6. 4368.
These glasses aren't just for looks, you know.
So next code needs to be.
You can't have my pocket protector!
Okay, so I do 8, 6, 3, 4, 5. 3,
Ow! I'm gonna need some more tape for my glasses! It's not the most effective of strategies, but the brief veil of protection the wooden boards provide could prove useful.
Assembled the MAD Wonder Weapon on this channel. So we're going to pick up that crowbar again and we're going to use it for a different purpose this time. Button on the wall, it'll be on the left side of the wall, it'll turn green. That means you can go inside the trailer when you exit. And up here, right to your left, there's a cabinet that you're going to want to break open with the crowbar. But fair warning, you cannot jump and grab these. So it's simple, fellas. Don't be that guy trying to jump and grab the alien fuses, okay? When you push the button and you go through the exit portal into the trailer, just stand there and look at where the alien fuses are, and it'll allow you to grab it. That's the trick. That's how you pick up the alien fuses. But guess what? We learned in Challenge Shuffle that we need to charge these in order to place them in our Pack-a-Punch machine. We're going to head over to the power plant area. Remember where you turned on power initially, right? In the very center, you're going to notice that there's some radio activity shaking your screen. That means you can set down the fuses. But we do need to light these up in the power plant.
There ain't no way.
Light structural lumber typically doesn't yield highly effective results, but leaving the windows completely unprotected yields an even greater chance of unwanted visitation. Ah, I think I'm gonna need stitches. Hey.
It's going to take us, and in one of the cabinets is where we're going to be using your crowbar to break it open. And once you push the button on the wall, it'll be on the left side of the wall, it'll turn green. That means you can go inside the trailer when you exit. And up here, right to your left, there's a cabinet that you're going to want to break open with the crowbar. But fair warning, right? In the very center, you're going to notice that there's some radioactivity shaking your screen. That means you can set down the fuses. But we do need to light these up, and the power plant does not have the trap in the actual power plant. What that's going to do is charge these alien fuses, so make sure you're out of the power.
That makes no sense. I've done it. I figured all this stuff. And I looked up a video, and this guy showed me how to do this one part. And then this guy trying to show me how to do this pack-a-punch, but he said you should hear shaking, like radioactive. And he should have placed it down right here. There's no... You don't hear you get hurt.
Unhand me, you scoundrel!
There gotta be something else to this besides this stupid part.
Wait till this goes on. What I'm going to do now is move my zombies away so they don't die. It's very possible. I'm going to show you how this is possible. You just have to move them back far enough to activate the trap. Otherwise, if they're inside of the trap, they will die, and you will lose your chance at this round. You'll have to start a new round over, and that sucks. So you don't want that to happen, so lead them far enough away. Fast one all the way around the corner, I'd say. Start up your trap, and back up and stay outside of it. You're going to notice an effect happen to these fuses. They're now glowing, which means they've been charged, but don't walk in there until the trap is actually complete. It will take just a beat in order for it to finish. Once it's finished, you'll be able to walk in and pick those suckers up. No problems, no strings attached. Yeah, we'll be able to set that assembled. I showed you guys that on the channel already, but you cannot double pack-a-punch this in the projection room. Just want to make that very clear. Some of you guys were commenting maybe we could double pack-a-punch it and actually get a further upgrade on it. Well, that turns out to not be the case, and the 10,000 doesn't show from a distance, proving that point. I'm going to use Packed Magic here, actually pick up the Kindle, and we're going to double pack-a-punch this sucker, alright? And I'm going to leave you guys with some really awesome gameplay, and then you can judge if you guys like the new pack-a-punch camo for attack of the radioactive thing. Let me know in the comments below if you like this new pack-a-punch camo and if this video helped you. If it did, be sure to leave a rating on this video, positive I hope, and be sure to subscribe if you're new, man. Let me know in the comments if you're new. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Filing out.
I'm so confused. There gotta be something besides this. Just I woke up, let's see.
What do you say, Poindexter? Shall we go cleanse this scientific miscalculation? I always welcome anything that improves my chances of survival.
Feast on their souls.
Tape for my glasses! Examination shows a small lead projectile through the cranium has ceased all bodily functions and resulted in death. In general terms, a bullet to the brain. Bullets and bullets.
Double man.
Do please hurry up and donate your organs already, Elvira.
Oh, I'm gonna need some iodine in a sterile gauze. You know, the sciences could use double funding that comes this effortlessly. Maybe call your congressman?
No.
Provides all the extra range, added clarity, and precise instrumentation for compensating for range, elevation, and parallax. Perfect!
Insta-kill.
Don't you ever shut up!
not-so-mad sensation now wields what you'd call the touch of death. Cool. Well, you are a sight for sore eyes. Biologically, I appear to be amongst the living again, though that leaves little solace in the face of this still grim reality.
You missed all your cues and flubbed every line that came out of that garbage hole you call a mouth. Other than that, you did great.
Hey, watch it! These glasses aren't just for looks, you know.